fair against Avelino Lazito of Angola. Took an 8 count in the first round, did the 20-year-old, but weathered it well and boxed his way to a 4-1 split decision win. Ismail Mutsolgov beat David Stieper of Germany with a sharp southpaw display on a unanimous point decision verdict here in Ring B at the round of 16 stage. The German boxer suffering a leg injury which impaired his ability to compete in that final round.
Round 1.
So we're underway then. And this is action between boxers from Scotland and Russia. The man wearing red is Scotland's Alan Perrie, 20 years of age, part of a 4-man Scottish boxing team. The reigning Scottish National Elite Golden Gloves champion at 75 kilograms from Doghouse Boxing Club, and gaining increasing experience across this year on the international stage, having boxed at the European Under-23 Championships, where he was a quarter-finalist in Budapest, and competed in the World Boxing World Championships in Liverpool, winning 2 contests out of 3 to make it through to the quarterfinals there as well. That's exactly what he's done here at the IBA World Boxing Championships. And the man who has just scored with a cracking southpaw left is the tournament number 2 seed, Ismail Mutsolgov, part of a 13-strong Russian boxing team in his 3rd contest of the tournament. Unanimous decision victories in the round of 32 and the round of 16. And there's no doubt as to who the crowd favorite is. That's a good southpaw left, whipped into the body by Mutsolgov. Exchange of shots upstairs. Both men shaping up nicely in this contest between orthodox and southpaw, but Mutsolgov is demonstrating good use of the feet to close the gap. Perrie scored with a shot, but then was cuffed by a check right hook as Mutsolgov was able to spin off the line counterclockwise. Hard left hand driven into the body once again by Mutsolgov, and then a peppering right jab whipped up from the belt line. Counter left hook not too far away from Perrie. Stepping in behind a left-right combination, but couldn't quite find the range, but kept the attack going. Making it a 2-phase attack to end with the left hand, but then he's run onto a couple of punches from Mutsolgov. Cracking left cross landed by Mutsolgov. Operating behind that low-held hand style, stepping in and landing a long, strong, lancing left cross to the body. Perrie taking it well, but he's scoring effectively downstairs is Mutsolgov. Nice head movement from Perrie. There's another thrusting straight shot downstairs, this time from the lead southpaw right jab, followed by a left hand dug underneath. Putting plenty of store in body shots early is Mutsolgov. But Perrie seeking to continue to implement the tactical game plan of his coach Mike Keane. But Mutsolgov just giving the impression that he's controlling the distance at which this one is fought. Disengaging beyond punching range when he chooses to, and using those twinkle-toed movements to close the gap and launch raiding attacks. And I think those tactics will be enough to see the man in blue take the opening round. There's Mike Keane giving the instructions to his boxer. Some of the action from the opening round where Mutsolgov scored with good consistency to the body. Perrie was certainly in the round. I just don't think he's done enough to win the round. So the scorecards revealing a clean sweep and unanimous verdict in favor of Mutsolgov, 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So we move into the second round. Alan Perrie of Scotland, the only man from his 4-man team to make it through to this stage. Oh, there's a wonderful left cross landed by Mutsolgov, which just drove Perrie's head backwards. He's keeping his composure and his shape nicely, going in search of his own backhand, but Mutsolgov pivoting very effectively in the pocket and on the edge of range. Darting right jab, flicked in once again by Mutsolgov. Two-shot combination of just peppering shots from out of the line of vision. As Perrie looking for the right hand, it was inaccurate, but he was defensively responsible with the left, effectively answering the telephone, getting his hand up towards his ear to fend off the incoming fire. Good two-shot salvo to the body from Perrie, just causing Mutsolgov to adjust his trunks, but then Mutsolgov coming back with body shot success of his own. Looking to counter with the left jab is Perrie after he made his man fall short. Oh, wonderful left jab from Perrie, catching Mutsolgov. Mutsolgov trying to fire a left cross. Well, both men spoken to about the infringements after Mutsolgov just handed Perrie a little love tap after that awkward entanglement near the ropes. Left cross to the body is a scoring shot once again from Mutsolgov. And this one he turns it into a hook and lands on the rib cage. Same shot once again, a driven left cross just above the belt line as he seeks to continue to break the man down to the body. Can often be a long-term investment, that. Another left hand to the body, and Perrie's hands coming down slightly, and now he's reducing his height. And another bolo shot doubles him over and practically lifts him off his feet. And now with the hands down, the jaw could well present an open target, but this has been a very good display from Mutsolgov. Patience personified as he whips in another shot which just was above the belt line. Perrie has been touched up often to his torso as another left hand is driven in bolo style from Mutsolgov as he seeks to continue to bring the hand down, and that one caused the Scottish boxer to wilt, and he's complaining that the shots are low, and that response, that reaction will encourage Mutsolgov to continue to target those areas. So Mutsolgov, you can see what type of fluid, relaxed boxer he is. Got to keep his emotions in check here now and not seek to play to the crowd, because there's a large pocket of Russian supporters. Another left hand slams into the abdomen from Mutsolgov. A very good round of boxing where he targeted the body beautifully, particularly in the final third of the round. Consistent, accurate work downstairs, and they were having an increasingly pronounced effect. Again, Perrie had his moments in the round. There's the love tap from Mutsolgov, but it was punches such as that. Real variety on his body punching, bolo punches, hooks, straight left crosses, all driven in with purpose and precision. And I think those are enough to give Mutsolgov the second round. So second round completed, a clean sweep of the cards, including 2 10-8 verdicts for judges 2 and 4.
Seconds out. Your third and final round.
So we move into the third and final round, and Alan Perrie, who is competing commendably here, takes a good left cross from Mutsolgov, the tournament number 6 seed. But Mutsolgov has taken both of the first 2 rounds unanimously, and that shot he attempted there and that one which he just landed, the backhands to the body have been really effective for Mutsolgov. Perrie has continued to keep his shape, keep his composure. He's had occasional success during the course of this contest, particularly with his straight punching upstairs. But the man who has done the more consistent work is Mutsolgov. Wonderful right jab, snaps Perrie's head back. He takes another left cross to the body. And again, this is invaluable experience being accrued at a rapid clip, because just look at what the reigning Scottish champion has done during the course of 2025. Quarter-finalist at the European Under-23 Championship for boxers among his own generation. Then at the World Boxing World Championships in Liverpool. He's a quarter-finalist there. He takes another left hand to the body. And here at the IBA Championships, and the left cross has caused his ankles to rock, and he takes a standing count. But again, this is really clever strategy being executed by Mutsolgov, because he's continued to target the man's body. The bid to bring the hands down, and again we said that the body punches are having an increasingly pronounced effect. And will Mutsolgov in the second half of the round seek to get his man out of there? Because it was a shot which visibly wobbled Perrie down to his ankles, and those types of shots can take or shots that produce that effect can take a while to recover from. So has the coordination of the man in red fully returned after taking that 8 count? Gamely, he comes back forward and shoots out a left jab, right cross combination very effectively. Then again, blocks the incoming left hand with his right glove and forearm. Good left hand to the body beneath the right elbow once again from Mutsolgov, as he seeks to continue to lower those hands, force Perrie into adopting the half cover guard, the cross arm guard, which would leave the chin open. Good dexterity on the backhand from Mutsolgov, who is boxing in a flow state here. Very relaxed as the left cross gets through. I suggested he may have to keep his emotions in check and not play to the crowd. But he has produced a very efficient display indeed. On the 10-second clapper, Alan Perrie pressing forwards in search of the finishing shot. It was a bell from Ring A, which brought just a little bit of a premature conclusion. But wonderful to see that respect between the boxers and the opposing coaches, and indeed between the boxers themselves. But Mike Perrie must be absolutely delighted, Mike Keane must be absolutely delighted with Alan Perrie, because to come to the World Championships, begin the tournament in the round of 64 and make it all the way through to the quarterfinals is a magnificent performance indeed. 4 bouts scheduled, contesting 3 of them, winning 2 of them, and prevailing in the round of 16 on a walkover. And he's boosted his bank balance by $10,000 by making it through to the quarterfinal stage. Let's get the official particulars, which should see the man in blue announced as a unanimous point decision victor here.
Ladies and gentlemen, over on Ring B, your winner by unanimous decision and advancing to the semi-finals. In the blue corner, representing Russia, Ismail Mutsolgov.
So Ismail Mutsolgov of Russia through to the final 4 and the medal stages of the 67 kilogram, the 75 kilogram middleweight division. Alan Perrie eliminated at the quarterfinal stage, but what invaluable experience he has hard earned here over the course of his tournament in Dubai, starting in the round of 64 and acquitting himself very well indeed to make it all the way through to the quarters.